shooting their first free throw of the night.
And one of the highlights last year. For this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And Fox gets it to go.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Now, here's Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's the teardrop. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 6 points.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Pass to George. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. Now the 76ers with it. Embiid with it. And the dunk by Embiid.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. The Kings trail by 3. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Mike Brown and I got a chance to talk a little while ago. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Nice work inside. Crowder knows what he's doing in there.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Kings trailing. Fox with it. He has 6. Over Maxey. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 8 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Spins. Outside, Maxey. Shot clock at 5. It's the three-point bomb. 5 points in the game.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
Fox, no good. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's George. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Pass to Herter. Outside Crowder. Latre. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's McCain. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Kings trail by 6. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Eric Gordon. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Here's McCain.
I think Crowder affected that shot. Jay is really as tough as they come.
To the right side. Pass to Lowry. It's stolen by Monk.
In tight quarters, that can be a very awkward pass to make.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's McCain. Three-pointer. Crowder pulls it in.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Sabonis' shot is off.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to McCain. Offensive rebound. Back to Gordon. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Next answer, please. Bring those moves. Let's go.
He makes both free throws.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Monk outside. Ellis outside. Back to Monk. Pass to Herter. Clock at 4. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Rejected by Crowder.
That is exquisite D from Crowder. He knows his guys are counting on him to deliver at that end of the floor.
An even 3-on-3 break. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Here's Lowry after the made shot from Jay Crowder. They get it again. Pass to McCain. Outside Gordon. Here's McCain. A second chance effort. Ellis with some nice deep.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And the basket by Gordon.
Nice to see Gordon use his touchdown low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
Here's Sabonis. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
For your Kings, number 5, De'Aaron Fox.
Here's McCain. Gets it off. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Here's Embiid. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Kevin Huerter.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Joel Embiid.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Sabonis with the steal. Down low. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Boy, he put that one down hard. Plenty of power behind Crowder's slam there.
And that one's good. Maxey.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
It's Fox with the drive. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Boy, Monk is so lethal and efficient as a scorer. I mean, great range, always hunting his shot. I'd like to see him work on his passing, but, man, he can put it in the basket.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now Lowry. No scoring in this one. Outside, Maxey. Oubre outside. The shot by George, wide open. buries the long-range jumper.
3-point.
And the 76ers lead by 7. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Kings trail by 7. Here's Fox. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Oubre, left side. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Oubre, extremely focused that time, was not going to be denied.
Free throw, no good for Oubre. It's Fox with the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 12 in the game. The 76ers leading by 7. Embiid the screen. Outside, George. Pass to Embiid. This one for 3. Rebound by the Kings.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
Inside, Fox with the steal. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Philadelphia on D. Here's Fox. Again, Sacramento.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Maxey attacking. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. The Kings trail by 3. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
The shot by George, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
On for 3. Here's Len. And he banks in the layup. Len's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Maxey.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. It's a 3-point game. On the wing, Monk. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Monk's got 6 points.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Maxey. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. for a different look here. Sacramento with the ball. From deep. No good from Carney.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's McCain. 7 points in the game. 3 on the clock. Here's Yabusele.
Sacramento foul. Carney. First personal foul. Third team.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 11. With 1 second left, at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Here's Maxey. 13 points in the game. Pass to McCain. Back to Maxey. Off target from outside. The Kings trailing. Out left of the wing. Here's Carney. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. It's Drummond with the rebound. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Here's Yabusele. Guarded by Len. And here's Maxey. Here's Yabusele. Misses in close. And there's the drive. And it's Carney with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Jones, no one around him. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Maxey with it, picked up by Ellis. Maxey, no good. 1:37 left in the first half. Here is Carney. To the middle. Here's Len. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Maxey. And it's Osman with the rebound. Ellis outside. For 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Maxey with it. 13 points in the game. Pass to McCain. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Maxey. Another miss by Maxey.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Carney. Here's Len. Ellis outside. Shot clock at 6. Jones looking for an opening and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to McCain. Back to Gordon. Now Maxey. He's guarded by Ellis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 15 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Tyrese Maxey, he's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The 76ers leading. Now George. Embiid the screen. And it's George finishing it off.
Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
But no one around him. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers leading by 4. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. Can't get that break. Can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA, thanks.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Pass to George. Crowder with the steal. From deep, Herter. And Embiid pulls it down. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Maxey. Good work defensively by Crowder. The Kings trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Crowder the screen. Herter, no good. 13 feet away. Here's Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Kings have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And the 76ers making a change here. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
The shot's good. And the 76ers lead by 8.
And one thing we know about Kyle Lowry, he will keep his composure in tight spots.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got 16 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. The Kings trail by 8. It's Fox with the drive. Paul George with the steal. Here's Embiid. Nobody stopping Embiid on the break there.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Fox has got 4 this quarter.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Pass to McCain. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And Fox gets it to go. Philadelphia leading by 6. Embiid the screen to the inside. force it down.
Outstanding agility in the screen and roll by Joel Embiid. I mean, he's so good at getting out of the screen quickly and getting to the right spot.
Outside, Crowder fires the three. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers. Number 20.
Kings on D. Trailing here by 8. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And it's the Kings with the ball. Outside, Fox gets the three-pointer to fall. Fox has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Now here is Lowry. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's George. Drives to the hoop. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Really difficult to contain Paul George in these pick and roll sets because of his speed. I mean, that's one element that gives him a great advantage. He's really good at making decisions in tight spaces and in these pick and roll situations.
The wide open look here for Fox. No good on the triple. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. Here's George. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
Outside, Sabonis. Back to Fox. 5 on the clock. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Huerter, that's a two-pointer. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
As crafty as they come. George has lots of experience when it comes to mixing up defenders.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And both free throws good for Paul George. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
The three from George. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
For 3.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
The three-pointer is right on target. Carney's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside, George from downtown. No good. This number 7, he's made 8 from the field. The Kings trailed by 14. Here's Carney. No good on the 3. 1:29 left in the third quarter. And Lowry has it in the corner. Drills it from outside. He has 5.
And those are the shots that get your teammates fired up. Lowry with a huge shot in the arm.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And it's Paul George with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
Once again, your Sacramento Kings.
1:03 left here in the third quarter. Here is Carney. He has 6. Here's Osman. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 18-7 run. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Assist from
20 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And the turnover differential just not in their favor. That's one reason why they're struggling.
The 76ers leading by 19 points. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Yabusele. Lowry looking around. It's hauled in by the Kings. And even 3-on-3 break. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Philadelphia with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
first personal foul.
Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
The three from George. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 25 points in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Outside, George. Just 5 on the clock. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The 76ers leading by 22. Pass to Oubre. Stolen by Carter. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Sabonis making sure to pass it where his teammates are open, and that's just being a good passer there.
Maxey. Here's Gordon. Rebounded by Ellis. And Zoelos will bring it up for Sacramento. From deep, Herter. It's hauled in by George.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Shoots the 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Kings trailed by 20. Sabonis with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Sabonis drains the three-pointer.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Outside, George.
Come to me, come to me.
Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Sabonis. Carter drives in. Missed inside. The 76ers leading by 17. George with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. And here's Embiid. Stripped it away. To the middle. And Crowder slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
From deep, George. Good on the triple. George has got 28 points for the game.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Sacramento.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Pass to Oubre. Embiid with it. Defended by Sabonis. With the fadeaway. And that one goes long.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Embiid. Plays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Herter on the wing. Launches a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. And they're playing through a string of road games that will be game 5 of the 6 on the road. Philadelphia leading by 16. And slam dunk by Maxey.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. The Kings trail by 18. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's now his 5th turnover of the game. Got to squeeze that orange.
Number 20,
Fox with the steal. To the left wing. Fires for 3. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers leading by 18. Embiid with it. And it's Osman with the rebound. Embiid with the steal. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. And the dunk by Embiid.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Inside, here's Fox. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now it's up to 25 points for De'Aaron Fox. A minute 42 left in the game. Right wing. Here's McCain. He takes it in. Misses from close range.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Joel Embiid.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Now Maxey. Over Monk. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
personal foul. Second team foul.
41 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And a deep 3 from Fox. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Len. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the 76ers lead by 18. Miles with the screen. Fox, no good. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up.